Welcome back to Metalhead Whiskey Snobs. I'm Johnny Fish, and today I'm going to go over 10 wheat or wheated whiskeys that you can't go wrong with.
Metalhead Whiskey Snobs!
Now, wheated whiskey is the secondary grain is a little higher, so it's like 51% corn. Your secondary grain will be wheat instead of rye or whatever. And a wheat whiskey is that main grain is over to 51%. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This one here is good old Maker's Mark. I get the cast strength because I like it a little better than the regular. This one run about $60 a bottle. The regular is like 30, 35, or 25, depending on where you're at. You could damn near get these at almost any liquor store. This next one here, on that milder side, that'd be the good old Penelope wheated. It's a little more mild, only about 95 proof. These came out, a lot of people are excited. They compare them to Weller, what have you. I haven't done that blind, so I'm not quite sure. As you can see, we liked a little bit of it here, so you should be able to see those at most liquor stores as well. They run at about that $40, $45 mark as well. This one here come out of Old Bardstown Bourbon Company. This is Kentucky straight wheated bourbon. I have tried this at the distillery. I have not cracked this bottle yet. It's a pretty good shit, man. You really can't go wrong with it either. I think they're around that $40 to $50 range, depending on where you're at. This next one here is a little bit harsher. It's a good old Larceny. This one here is the barrel proof. They do have a basic like offering of this around that 90 under 100 proof range. You can give about $35. If you get the barrel proof, those are about $70. And if they're a barrel pick, they're usually a lot more because they like to charge more for barrel picks. I prefer the barrel proofs. To me, they just have a little bit more flavor and a little bolder. But that's some good shit. Even their basic stuff's really good. You can't go wrong with it either. This next one here might be a little harder to find, but here recently in Colorado, it's everywhere. And I used to see these everywhere in Texas and everywhere elsewhere. This is good old Weller Special Reserve. So all the Weller ones, the whole rainbow color, are wheated whiskeys. And I personally don't think you can go wrong with them. You shouldn't be paying more than at least $30, $35 for these things. I think here in Denver, they're like $27.99 or some shit. Actually really good. Step up from Buffalo Trace. I prefer the 107s and the full proof. And single barrel's a little all right. And CYPB, I don't know what people bitch about. I think it's pretty damn good. But, you know, most of these MSRP are under $100. So you shouldn't go wrong with that one. This next one here is good old Green River wheated bourbon. This one here is a single barrel. They cost about $65. This single barrel, which is barrel proof, cast strength. So if you want to just try it out first time, you can get their wheated bourbon, which their basic, it has a blue label on it, and they're about $35. They're usually at most liquor stores. You have your regular bourbon and your wheated, and then a lot of times they will have a full proof or a single barrel or barrel, you know, whatever have you. This one's actually a store pick. This is some good shit. This one here, I just happen to be what's in my glass. This is a good old copper and cask wheated bourbon. This one's batch 11, 6 years old, coming in at 111.2 proof. These are absolutely great, man. I mean, Copper and Cask is an NDP. They source their barrels from all over the place. This one's out of Lawrenceburg, Indiana, 6 years old. So they put these out, man. If you see them at the stores, grab you one, man. They have been absolutely delicious here lately. You definitely can't go wrong with them because, man, there's some good shit right here. This next one here used to be a local company. They were bought out by Midwest. This is an Old Elk straight wheat whiskey. They have different offerings of their wheat whiskeys. This one here is a straight wheat whiskey, which happens to be 95% red winter wheat, I believe, and 5% barley. These are usually around that $50 to $60 range. This particular bottle is from the previous owners who owned Old Elk here in Fort Collins, Colorado. Like I said, now they're owned by Midwest Spirits. And I don't know if they're still sourcing it or if they're finally putting out their own distillate of it. But there's some good shit, man. You can't go wrong with them ones either. This one, particular one here, I do not have the actual bottle because I just recently went and did a barrel pick at Ben Holiday. And they have a soft red wheat, which if you look for it on the shelf, it'll have a black label with the writing here, or it'll say soft red wheat. My bottle I killed off because, like I said, I went and did a barrel pick and I wanted to refamiliarize myself again with the soft red wheat. So I ended up drinking it for a few days, killed it off. Absolutely delicious. We picked 2 killer barrels while we were there. Can't wait for those to come out so I can stock up on them, of course. And this next one here is a wheat whiskey. Just happens to be one of my favorites that introduced me to wheat. And that good old Bernheim's. This one here is barrel proof. They do have a regular. And recently they just put out a 20th year, which was absolutely amazing. So the first time we had Bernheim's, barrel proof didn't exist. So we absolutely fell in love with it, man, because there's some good shit. And we actually went to the distillery, did a whole tour just to get a bottle of the barrel proof before they started selling barrel proof. So the regular offerings are about $30, $35. This one in particular bottle is about $60 to $65. And you might be able to find that 20th anniversary one, which I have a couple of them, man. They were about like $75, $80, depending on where you're at. So there you go. That's 10 wheat or wheated whiskeys you can't go wrong with. Grab them if you see them. Try them out. Like I said, if you want to start small, go with the Weller or the Penelope, if you can find the Weller. Maker's Mark is definitely a great, I think their cast strength's a little better than their regular, and so on and so forth, man. So if you've tried any of these or can recommend any other wheat whiskeys for me to try, let me know down in the comments. I'll try them out. Maybe we'll shoot another video with it or something, what have you. But thanks for sticking around. If you like this stuff, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click that like, clicker thingy, dinger bell, all that, you know. I shouldn't have to say it every time, but apparently they say you do. Anyway, until the next one, man, we'll see you then. Cheers.